All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. This is Pawan from MGMITtraining. So we are going to start new performance testing with JMeter LoadRunner Dynatrace patch from today, as both online and offline. So we have a couple of people in the classroom and few people in the online batch. So this is our Amirpet classroom, guys. So if anyone anyone want to attend offline, so our classroom is adjacent to Amirpet metro station. So the moment you step down from the Amirpet metro staircase, our building entrance will be there. So this is our Amirpet classroom and this is our Madhapur conference room. So previously we had conducted some batches in Madhapur as well. So we are planning to start, one new batch from next month onwards in Madhapur. Okay. So this is Pawan from MGMITtraining. So before we start today's session, so 1 second, we have let me show you our social media presence. So we are running one Instagram page. So those who are using Instagram, so please follow our Insta page so that you will get updates on the openings and all. Okay, and our job opportunities as well as our latest students achievements. Okay, so you can see the list of students who got placement in the last couple of months. We started this Instagram page only 1 year before, that's why like even though we started the training in 2018, we had started Instagram page only last year. Now now coming back to this, like I'll go to the let me so these are the different courses that we are offering, and we are providing 100% placement assurance in performance testing. And this is myself, guys, for your information. So I'm having 16 plus years of IT experience, and 6 years of training experience. I had started these online trainings. I had started online trainings in 2018, in the end of 2018. Okay, close to the end of 2018, I had started online trainings. So we completed 6 years successfully and continuously. So every month a new batch starts. Almost every month we are starting a new batch. So we have another trainer as well. I'll go to that. I'll explain. I give an introduction to that trainer as well for performance testing. So we are providing 100% placement assurance, in performance testing, right? So we can give that assurance, provided if you join on offline, guys. The reason is, like we will have more activities in the offline batch. So we'll conduct written test, we'll conduct, scripting contests, and we will provide, we can show you a lot of real-time applications if you attend offline. So for online participants, I'll come to that. For online participants also, I'm covering real-time applications, but it will have some limited scope. I'll explain that in a moment. And apart from this, we are also giving online training on automation testing. Right now, all these courses we are running as only online, these courses. Okay. Whereas this one, we have both online and offline. For performance testing, we have both online and offline. So next week, one automation testing batch will start for Playwright, basically. So, as per our trainer, we have separate trainers for each one of these. We have different trainers for each one of this. All right. So if you scan this QR code, you will see you will reach our Insta page and YouTube channel and all those, Facebook and all those, WhatsApp group as well. All right. So now going to trainer introduction. This is about myself, and I am an MCA graduate with over 16 plus years of experience in IT industry, including 13 plus years of expertise in performance testing and engineering. And of course, yes, I'm still learning every day, right? So that is how your IT life is going to be. So you should be ready to learn every day till you retire. So it is a never ending process. Learning and earning is also a never ending process, right? So I had started my career with AppLabs Technologies. If you heard AppLabs Technologies, it is the world's largest independent software testing company. So I worked there for 6.5 years, and this was established by Sesredi sir. I would like to show him once to everyone from our Telugu community itself, and it evolved into world's first largest independent software testing company. So that is really something every one of us should be proud of, isn't it? So Applas was established by someone from our Telugu community, and it evolved into world's first largest independent software testing company. Okay, I had mentioned it here. And then after working for 6 years, 6+ years for for Applabs Technologies, I moved to Tech Mahindra. So before that, like I would like to give some, I also took training in Amirpet in one of the institutes on Java actually. At that time, Java, .NET, and SAP were so popular. Okay, those are the popular careers: Java, SAP, and .NET. That's it. We don't have this, performance automation and cyber security. All those courses were not there at that time. So I also took training from an institute called INETSOL. So before that, like I took training from Sridhar sir in Vijayawada CC when I was preparing for ISET exam, right? You might have heard about ISET, right? ISET is integrated common entrance test for MCA and MBA, right? So I took training from CC Sridhar sir from CC Vijayawada, and I got state 1846 rank, 1846 with just short term coaching. It's just 20 days crash course actually. So then I got into MCA. I got a MCA, in Guntur, Vignan School of PG Studies, Guntur. And then after completing my MCA, I joined Applabs Technologies as a Java developer, basically. Okay. And I'll tell you the story. Why did I move into, from Java to performance testing? So I'll tell you that. I'll disclose that. Okay. There is an interesting story behind that. So after that, I joined Tech Mahindra. In Tech Mahindra is another service-based company, right? I hope everyone knows, most of you knows what is the difference between a service-based and a product-based company, right? So Tech Mahindra, in Tech Mahindra, I got chance to work on multiple LoadRunner protocols. I got chance to work on 10 LoadRunner protocols. And guys, I want to take some more time for this introduction because, many people are giving training. Those who are having 4 years, 3 years of experience, or even those who are not having experience also, they are giving training outside. So I'd like to, emphasize our experience and expertise before we jump into the actual demo, right? So after that, I joined Tech Mahindra, where I got chance to work on multiple LoadRunner protocols, and this is another service-based company. So by that time, 10 years passed, and after that, I joined Bank of America, which is a product-based company, right? So in Bank of America, I got exposure to banking domain, and I got chance to work on multiple tools like JMeter, Jenkins, Splunk, Introscope, Dynatrace, WebLogic Console, and all these, right? And then I'm a certified associate in JMeter, Splunk, and Dynatrace. I had cleared my Splunk and Dynatrace certification while working for Bank of America, right? Your companies will sponsor your certification if you want to clear attempt some certifications. Some companies, most of the companies will sponsor those. They will pay for that. All right. So that way I had cleared certification on Splunk and Dynatrace. JMeter, it was done in 2020, of course. Okay. So apart from that, after leaving Bank of America, I worked for InnoMinds. InnoMinds is another service-based company, and it was one of the top 10 dream companies to work for. And it also got National Best Employer Award for a couple of years. And after that, I also worked for SAP Labs, another product-based company, as a vendor from InnoMinds. Not a direct employee, but as a vendor from InnoMinds. If it is a direct employee, so I wouldn't have left that SAP Labs. SAP Labs is one of the wonderful companies, product-based companies that I had ever worked. Almost, you will have Google or Microsoft kind of, work culture over there. And then after, but because, I joined as a vendor only, so I had to leave it. So after our project is completed, then I worked for State Street, another product-based company, and then Qualizil India. This is another service-based company. I worked as a performance test architect there. And after Qualizil India, I had worked for Qualizil India was a startup company at that time. Okay. And after that, I had worked for Axray India Private Limited, which is another product-based company. Of course, they rolled out the operations in Hyderabad recently. So now, in 2018, I had started this online trainings on performance testing and engineering, end of 2018. So we recently completed 6 years, and we stepped into 7th years, right? So from 2018, we have been continuously having online batches without any break. And this will continue for another 15 years. We will continue these trainings for the next 15 years for sure, 100% sure. So we are expanding our horizons, and we are planning to start our branches in some other locations. in Hyderabad as well as Bangalore for next year. That is the target for next year. By next year, we want to start our institute in Vijayawada and Bangalore. Basically, I am from Vijayawada surroundings, so we want to start from Vijayawada and Bangalore. All right. So this is about me. And now, I would like to introduce our second trainer, who is Sham. Sham is having 19 years of IT experience, and he is specialized in performance testing and engineering. So, I worked on Java and then I switched to performance testing and engineering. But Sham is purely into performance testing and engineering, and he is having 19 years of IT experience. And he is my colleague in App Labs Technologies in my first company. And then Tech Mahindra, we also worked together for Tech Mahindra. And then, right now he's working for a product based company. He's also having 5+ years of training experience, both online and classroom. And we are going to start, our next branch in Dilshuk Nagar with the help of our beloved trainer, Sham sir. Okay. So Dilshuk Nagar branch will be led by him very soon. So we are going to start probably this in couple of months, we are going to start that. So this is about our technical trainer too. So apart from that, we have some other trainers for, like automation testing and all those, but I don't want to go into that. So because this is performance testing demo, now I will, like these are the courses that we are offering. LoadRunner 2025, we are using the latest version of LoadRunner. So this is the latest version of LoadRunner, Open Text LoadRunner 2025. We'll discuss that, what is that, like previously it was called as Mercury LoadRunner and then HP LoadRunner and then Micro Focus LoadRunner, right? So we'll discuss that story once we go into LoadRunner, we'll discuss that. And then we are providing training on Dynatrace as well. And Apache JMeter 5.6 is the latest version. So generally we call it as 5.x. So that, 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, all come under that 5.x. Clear guys. And then we are also, including, we are covering BlazeMeter SaaS, BlazeMeter SaaS software as a service, right? So most of you know that. When I say BlazeMeter, many people think that it is a Chrome plugin. It's not a Chrome plugin, guys, for your information. So this is a separate tool. BlazeMeter SaaS is a separate tool. So where we can run JMeter test. But when I say BlazeMeter, many people think that it is BlazeMeter extension for Chrome browser. No, that's not about it. Like this is BlazeMeter SaaS is a altogether different tool. And then we are also providing training on Splunk, which is a log mining tool. All right. So we are also providing training on Splunk, which is a log mining tool. Okay. So I'll take a pause. These are the performance testing courses that we are offering currently. I'll take a pause here. Any queries, guys? Okay. All right. If you don't have any queries, I'll move on to the next slide. These are the other testing courses that we are offering, of course. So automation, Selenium with Java, Task automation, Playwright, and coming to cybersecurity, we are offering pen testing and web API, mobile pen testing, bug bounty, ethical hacking. We have different trainers for each one of these. And if you scan this QR code, as I mentioned before, like you will land up or you'll get to see our Facebook page and Insta page and WhatsApp group as well as our YouTube channel. Okay. Now these are the different types of non-functional testing. These are the different types of non-functional testing. Right now we are providing training on performance and security testing. So I'll take a pause here, guys. Any queries? And those who are watching this session on our YouTube, I'm going to upload this session to my YouTube channel. Those who are watching this session on YouTube channel, so please follow our YouTube channel and turn on all notifications, because like we are providing some free trainings. Whether you are interested to join the training or not, please follow our YouTube channel and turn on all notifications, because every month, almost every month, we are providing some free trainings. For example, recently we had given one training on GitHub, free training for everyone. This is a free training for everyone. GitHub intro and creating an account and repositories and uploading the files. And this session was conducted by my younger brother, Ravi Kumar, okay, who is an MTech graduate from IIT Kanpur. Let me quickly show you that. So now, like he's in India now. Last week, he came to India from US. He shifted from US to India. and we are going to start generative AI training with the help of him. He's a expert in generative AI. Let me also give a brief introduction about himself. So he's an MTech graduate from IIT Kanpur. You can see here, this is my younger brother, the last one, Ravi Kumar Mandala. So he's he worked for, these are his previous companies. He worked for Amazon, Google, Microsoft, or LinkedIn. So LinkedIn was acquired by Microsoft, right? So and right now he's work. Sorry, till last month he worked for Meta. Okay, and now he shifted from US to Hyderabad, and he's going to join one product-based company very soon next month. All right. So he's a Gen AI expert. He's an expert in generative AI. So we are going to, we are planning to implement that AI. We are exploring right now, the potential of leveraging the AI in performance testing, artificial intelligence in performance testing. So very soon, we will be starting his sessions as well. So right now, he's still settling down in Hyderabad. So once he settled down, so we'll bring him, to our Amirpet classroom. Okay. All right. Yeah. So before I start this batch, every batch I do this, I'd like to thank everyone who is part of my 17 years of IT career. Almost I'm having 17 years of IT career, and particularly to my parents and family for their extended support. And then, Sridhar sir, uh, Sridhar Komuru sir. So this is from CC Vijayawada. He's a founder of CC Vijayawada. And after that, I would also like to thank all my App Labs and all my PCSU colleagues and all my mentors, managers in my professional career. Srinivas Reddy, one of my friend, guru and mentor for communication skills. And we have some people, who knows him, Srinivas Reddy. We have Anvesh, right? Anvesh, able to hear me, Anvesh? Okay, I think some audio issue. Okay, I'd like to thank Srinivas Reddy, who was my mentor and guru for communication skills and instilling confidence in myself. And Suresh sir, Nageswar sir, and our other Java trainers in iNetSolve. You might have heard this iNetSolve, right? Anyone heard this iNetSolve institute name? So it was one of the popular institute for Java once upon a time from 1990 to 2010 almost. For 20 years, it is a market leader for Java training. Any guess how many students used to be there per batch? Any guess? Online folks, any guess? Have you heard that iNetSolve? Oh, okay. Maybe, after 2010, I think they are not, they were very popular or, they ran successfully from 1985 or 1980 till 2010. So after that, Suresh sir, I think he got retired and I think, he's doing into real estate now. He's settled in Bangalore now. So, that is up. Apart from that, any guess, how many students we used to have per batch? This is around 2005. At that time, I had, I was trained on Java, pin itself. I heard one number 300. Any guess, any wild guess? Online folks.
500.
Okay, 500 is the big number that I heard. Next.
1 to 200.
1 to 200. Okay. So we used to have 700 to 800 people per batch. And at, any time they used to have 3 batches. So they used to have 2000 students anytime. Only on Java, only on single course. Of course, there are some institutes which are having more strength now also, but on multiple courses. But only for Java, we used to have, iNetSolve used to run 3 batches of 750 people per batch. Okay. All right. So Suresh sir was so popular at that time, like he was one of the leading trainers on Java. Okay. And then I would like to thank my Prasad, my mentor manager in App Labs, Prasad. And then Mahesh, Rakesh, Bhargav, Ram, Uday, Anji, and other colleagues in App Labs. And these are my few managers in App Labs. I worked with them under their leadership, Sivaram Krishnamohan. And then Rao sir in Tech Mahindra. After that, I joined Tech Mahindra, where I would like to thank Rao sir, Vijay, Nagesh, Srinivas, and my other managers in Tech Mahindra. And we know Naveen and other Techum teammates, Raj, Jayan, Sai, and other teammates in GE. Particularly Raj gave an opportunity to one of our student guys recently. So he gave one referral. Basically, he gave one referral in the working, in the organization that he was working. So if you see my Insta page, like you'll see one, BSc agricultural guy who got placement into performance testing as a fresher. So actually, we got this reference from Raj. We got this referral from Raj. This Raj, who was my teammate in GE when I was working for GE Healthcare. And then Amar, Krishnakant, Sagar, Kesav, and other my on-site colleagues in Bank of America. And Rupesh Garg, I would like to thank him so much that I will mention his name in all of my demo sessions. So he's CEO, like he was my manager in Bank of America when I was working for Bank of America. And like I basically, so I am a below average or above average student or average student, like some of you or most of you. Okay. But Rupesh Garg is one reason, like who was responsible or who made me what I am today. He's one of the person who made me, like what we are today. Right. So making these presentations and, like preparing batch trackers like this. So I got to I got to learn a lot of him, a lot of these things from him only. So, we are running currently 4 batches parallelly and successfully without any confusion or without any ambiguity. So if you see here, we track every batch, like what concept is covered on each day and then who all are attending the sessions, right? So he is responsible for, for making this training so organized, right? And he has established his own company called Frugal Testing. I would like to show that website. So it is a pure testing based company called Frugal Testing. So it was owned and founded and conceived and owned by this guy, Rupesh Gar. He was my manager in Bank of America when I was working for Bank of America. And also all mentors, colleagues in InnoMinds, SAP Labs, Qualizil India, Axway, etc. Right. And also I'd like to thank all my previous batch trainees who were so passionate. Some of them were so passionate about learning and who are also responsible that our training program has evolved into much matured and evolved, and we are able to provide training and our students are able to crack the interviews on their own. I would like to thank Shraddha Sonavane. She was, one of my student in 2019, and she, once she completed her training, she got 5 offer letters. She cracked 5 interviews companies and she got 5 offer letters. And now she is almost close to my package now. She's only having only 8 years of experience, but she was close to my package, which I got after 16 years of experience. So you can, and you can understand, once we get 1 or 2 offer letters, we will relax and stay back, right? But, she was the first person I have seen that, like she kept on attending interviews and she got 5 offer letters. And recently she got one best team performer award in EPAM. And she joined our weekend batch, online batch she's from Mumbai. She's located in Mumbai and she used to join online. And she was one of our reason. She was one of the reason, like initially, the initial days, our training program has evolved. And even, to such a way that even non-IT guys were able to do scripting successfully and, like crack interviews on their own successfully. Okay. So when I explain something, she used to ask, can you make it simple, further simple? Can you make it simple for us? So it is very difficult, whatever, this current approach is bit complex to understand. Can you make it further simple? Can you make it simple? So, then I used to work on it and try to make it further simple so that, even we had people from B Pharmacy background from, I would like to mention one more name, Prashanti from Rajahmundry area. So she is from B Pharmacy background. B Pharmacy or D Pharmacy? I don't remember exactly. But we had from one student from, B Pharmacy or pharmacy background. Yes. So, yes, she was my student in 2021. Her qualification is B Pharmacy. And she was the first one to get job in her batch. We used to have 30 to 40 people batch at that time. She was the first one to get placement from her first batch, from her batch, from Rajahmundry, your area only, Balaji. All right. So that's why, I'd like to thank all our previous batch students, most of our previous batch students, like, who are supporting us, who are, still providing referrals to us, right? And who are supporting in many other ways. And I would like to start, basically we would like to start our branches in other cities with their help. We had some wonderful students in previous batches. Sukesh from Bangalore and a few people from Rajahmundry area and few from Vijayawada. So we are planning to start with them as mentors over there, right? And all my competitors who are giving healthy competition, I would also like to thank them. So basically, only when you have competition, you will get the best out of yourself, right? Any business or any field, isn't it? So I would also like to thank my competitors who are giving healthy competition, and I would like to, them go to some unique features of our training. So you know, now the time is 10:36, right? So I we are done with the introduction, and I will explain unique features of our training plan and course duration and all this. So, and who all are ideal participants? I know most of you are waiting for this. Whether this training will suit me or not, right? Whether this performance testing career will suit me or not, right? So, who all are the ideal participants for this training? So any BTech, MCA, MSc Computers, BCA freshers, or for that matter, any full-time graduates are eligible for this performance testing career. So beauty of testing is not only performance testing is, by the way, even if it is automation testing or cybersecurity, any graduate is okay. Any degree graduate is fine. So BTech or MCA is not mandatory for a testing career. So if you have anyone who is just a degree graduate. I mean to say BSc or BCom graduate. So please refer them. So their qualification will not be a constraint. We are already having proven success stories like this. You can see that when someone from B Pharmacy background got a placement into performance testing, and someone from hotel management background got placement in performance testing. Even we had people from BA background as well, BA BCom background as well, who got into performance testing career, and who successfully completed around 5 years of training after our training. I'll take a quick pause here, guys. Please give me a
Excuse
moment.
me.
Recording. Yes, please. Yes, Hassan, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. I was graduated from Sachibama University, Chennai. So,
Okay.
in
So is it a
2015
full
batch.
time?
So,
It's a regular course only, right?
yes, it's a regular course, full time only. So,
Okay.
later on, after that, I had a work experience of six years in oil and gas field. So, it is purely related to the piping design engineering.
It is
After that,
purely related to. It is purely related
uh,
to.
design engineering, piping design engineering.
Okay. Okay.
As a piping designer. So
Okay.
later on, I got changed my career from this mechanical background to the testing, like 2.5 years back. So right now I'm working as a test engineer, like QA, in Code.ai company. So just my aim is to just I want to become a non-functional tester, like specialization in performance and security. So that is my aim. So that is why I uh, I joined this class today.
Okay.
That is about me, sir. Actually,
Yeah, of course. We have people from civil and mechanical backgrounds. I'll show you some, please refer to our Insta page. You can see some success stories of our previous batch students, and, along with their qualification as well. Okay. So company name,
okay.
we are not disclosing the company name because, most of them go through by claiming fake experience, right? So that's why, you see company name as confidential, right? In brackets. You got it, guys.
Yes.
But we have, people from mechanical, civil background, and, like, 1 second. Civil, mechanical, and hotel management, even degree hotel management. So Vignesh from Tenali area. So his qualification is, hotel management. But he successfully completed training, and, he got into IT. He's working in Bangalore now. So please go through our, and you see, you can just, so that is not a barrier. Basically, your qualification is not a barrier here. Any degree is fine. When you say BA graduates are also eligible, then you can imagine, right? All we need is, passion and like focus and dedication, and, attention to detail. Basically, as a test engineer, we are supposed to have attention to detail, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
And for our information, like in 2 months, like we are going to, I can show his offer letter. Okay, he got a wonderful offer. Like he's going to get a wonderful package as well. Okay, he got a wonderful company. He got into some wonderful company, and he's going to get a wonderful package as well. It will be about 10 lakhs package for fresher, for fresher from BSc agriculture background. I'll show you that. I can show you that offer letter in the next month or next to next month. I can show you that. Right now, he's doing his internship basically. All right, but they are paymasters. The company is one of the paymasters, and we are 100% confident that he'll get about 10 lakhs package. Okay, as a fresher, that is a great thing, right? Yeah. Now coming back to this, so anyone from 2015 to 2025 passed outs with career gaps are manual test engineers. This is one wonderful career option for even for manual test engineers, right? So because we are hearing from long time that manual testing is going to extinct or that will be outdated soon, very soon. So already it's outdated, with the advent of this AI and all this. So obviously they have to move from manual testing or functional manual testing to automation or performance or security, right? They have three career options. Manual testing engineers are having three career options. One is automation, another one is performance, the other one is cyber security, right? So performance testing is one of the wonderful career for them because this is a low coding and no coding and high package IT career, as I mentioned here. Performance testing is low coding or no coding. Why I say that no coding or low coding is only 1 in 10 projects require some coding, and that too very basic level of coding. You'll have hardly 5 to 10% of coding. Okay, not in every project, not in every script, but you'll have 1 in 10 scripts. You require 1 in 10 scripts. You require some basic programming. At the same time, it is high package IT career, right? If you have any people from who are working as developers, you can reach their package or surpass their package. You can exceed their package. So the reason is performance testing is one of the niche skills, right? Performance testing is one of the niche skills, and it requires logical skills. It requires very good logical skills, and that's the reason those who meet me, that we conduct some, we conduct some assessment, and then we would suggest the course, right? And then any passionate BPO or non-IT employees who want to pursue career in IT, anyone who is working in BPO or non-IT jobs, there are lakhs of people who switched from non-IT or teaching jobs to IT side during starting from COVID time, right? So basically, during COVID time, like most of the colleges or schools did not pay well, and then they switched from that teaching profession to IT job. And we also have some students who switched from who are working as lecturers at that time. They switched from that teaching profession to this IT job, right? So an important note is basic programming skills are enough. You need not be an expert in coding, right? Basic programming skills are enough. However, if anyone is having Java or Python or C++ or SQL or Linux knowledge, it will be definitely beneficial. This is the beauty of performance testing career base. If you know Java, yes, that would be useful to you. In what way? You may ask me how is it useful, right? 60 to 70% of the applications that we do performance testing will be Java applications. So that's why any Java knowledge will be useful. Python knowledge will be useful. And then, there are some Python based performance testing tools like Locust. Locust is a Python based performance testing tool. So if you know Python, if you already took training, if any of your friends took training on Python, right? If they are not finding openings, please ask them, please refer them and ask them to attend our demos. So, they can make a wonderful career here. And then some people go to programming even though they are not interested or even though they are not good in programming, just like me. Okay, I'm not great in programming, that's why I had switched. That is one reason why I had switched from Java to performance testing. Okay, so to be honest, or I don't have any hypocrisy to say that I'm not good in programming. All right, so this is one wonderful career for some people. Obviously you'll see a lot of people in the market, just because some friend referred to Java or Python, or just because their relatives are working on as a developer, they go to development side even though they are not interested in coding. For them, performance testing will be a wonderful career when they have that basic Java knowledge or Python knowledge or SQL knowledge or Linux. Even if they are trained in DevOps, even the DevOps knowledge will be helpful for performance test engineers because they learn these Docker, Kubernetes, and cloud concepts there very well, right? That will be helpful for beneficial for performance testing career. That is the beauty of performance testing career. And we will also discuss what are the career prospects and what are the packages that you can expect for performance testing. Okay. And we'll discuss, I'll explain what are the average packages and I'll show my last payslip also. So if you want, to see what is the potential of a performance testing career for a average student or above average student. Okay, I'll show my package. Not a great package because I'm not I'm not from IIT, or I did not do my BTech in Vellore Institute of Technology, or NITs or IITs. But still, I'll show you how much package I had reached in when I left my job. I'll show you my last salary, last done salary. Okay, if you can wait till the end of this training. And then what are the digital platforms we are leveraging for the training? What are the course contents for beginners and advanced level participants? And what are the scripting scenarios that we cover in the training, including real-time applications? And I would like to cover what is performance testing and what are the different types of performance testing. If time permits today, otherwise we'll discuss that tomorrow. And we'll do one demo script also. So that you can see how easy it is to create a script, right? Then only you can confirm your joining. Okay. So I'll show you one demo script and demonstrate you like within 1 hour we can complete that script. All right. So I'd like to show that, and then I'd also like to explain about our placement assistance, and then what are the terms and conditions to make this training program successful. Now I'll go to the unique features of our training. So I'll skip this part. This I had already covered in the other slide. So these are the unique features of our training, guys. So 1 second. So we are providing training on enterprise Java applications. Okay, not web, not demo applications like web tools or JPEG store. I had clearly mentioned here not web tools, JPEG store, and Blaze demo. Okay, so we are providing training on enterprise Java applications so that you will be able to crack interviews on your own. Not only that, you should enjoy your job. You should enjoy your job from day one. Day one, you should not have any pressure on you. Okay, because most of you may be going through by claiming some experience, right? So you should not feel pressure from day one itself. And then that is one unique feature of our training. And then we'll have assessment daily for the first 5 to 10 minutes. We'll have some assessment on the previous day concepts. And then sometimes I cover some aptitude questions as well, and then theory and scripting sessions for the next 50 to 60 minutes. So this is the breakup for 1.5 hour session. Basically my sessions will be for 1 to 1.5 hour. Okay, not less than 1 hour. And then Q&A session, doubt clarification at the end of the session. Daily we'll spend 5 to 10 minutes on any doubt clarification. And then I had made scripting simplified and easy to understand. I had made scripting simplified and easy to understand even for non-computers guys, even for BA graduates, or you bring me an intermediate student, I will make him do the scripting. For that matter, I'll bring my son one day to the session, and who is studying second year intermediate, and I'll make him do the script. Adu? Yeah. Please comment, sir. What is it? 1 second. Right. So most of the scripts, that we cover in the training are from different companies' interviews case, scripting contests, right? And scripting hands-on mandatory for every participant. This is mandatory for every participant. How do we make it mandatory? Is everyone is going to share the script to us through mail or through GitHub. So initially you will be sharing your mails, your scripts through email, right? But once we are, once after 1 or 2 weeks, I'll make you create a GitHub account, and you are supposed to share the script to me like this through GitHub, so that you will get hands-on GitHub. So GitHub is one popular tool which is used in most of 90% of the organizations are using GitHub. So you are going to share your scripts like this, and we are going to review your scripts. Let me quickly show you one of the previous batch tracker. Okay, so we'll review the scripts and provide the review comments like this. So a few scripts, I think I did not update it. Let me show you some other batch tracker sheet. Sorry. This is April 2025 evening batch tracker. Oh. This is the latest, scripting was started recently only in this batch. 1 second, guys. March 2025 morning batch. So we review your scripts, we verify whether script is working fine or not. Even if script is working fine, whether you are following the naming conventions and scripting standards or not. We review your scripts and we provide the review comments in the same batch tracker sheet. I'll create a batch tracker sheet for your batch. And like I'll update, I'll create separate sheets for script review like this, and we are going to review your scripts. So that initially, obviously, you will be making a lot of mistakes. So we are going to correct those mistakes, right? And if you see here, you can see that all the previous batch students are sharing the scripts through GitHub like this, right? So I'll make you create a GitHub account and I'll make you share the scripts to me for review. Okay, so this is one way unique feature of our training, which made which is one of the reasons why our students are able to crack interviews on their own. Right, and then you can do certification as well. So we encourage doing everyone to do certification. More than 75% of our students in every batch are certified either in JMeter, mostly in JMeter. Okay, because LoadRunner certification comes with a cost, so there will be around 8 to 10,000 of fees for that. For JMeter, we have a free certification. So most of our more than 75% of our previous batch students are certified in JMeter. JMeter Pro is the certification that that we encourage everyone to do that, and more than 80% are certified in JMeter Pro certification. And what are the various protocols that we are going to cover? Web protocol, web services, and True Client. True Client I'm going to cover with LoadRunner. That is a LoadRunner protocol. And API testing. So these are the main concepts that we are going to cover in the training. And hands-on training on scripting with real-time examples and 15 plus scripts given in scripting test of various companies interviews. So altogether I'll be covering 15 plus scripts. 15 plus scripts on 5 different applications, and 3 simple real-time applications, 2 complex real-time applications for scripting and test executions. And I'm going to apply sprint-based model to the training so that you'll get an understanding of what is a sprint and how does it work in IT organizations. And sessions are mandatory from Monday to Friday. Saturday session is optional. Basically, Saturday session would be dedicated for script review. Once we start scripting, then on we will have Saturday session. Initially, for the first 2 weeks, we will not have session on Saturdays. Okay, when we are covering these fundamental concepts. Okay, and mobile performance testing included from the April 2024 batch. Basically, I started covering mobile performance testing from April 2024. However, right now they are not this Android and iOS, they are not allowing us to capture, they are not allowing us to do the proxy setting for recording the script, right? But if possible with LoadRunner, I will cover that. Recently only that change was brought in. So if possible with LoadRunner, I would like to cover that mobile performance testing as well. And then what are the different digital platforms we are leveraging for training assignments and assessments? And we will be having weekly and monthly assessments. By the way, after 2 weeks of the training, I am going to give an online test to you. For online participants, you will have an online test. For offline participants, you will have a written test. You need to attempt it in front of me. Okay, offline participants. So we'll have a written test. All right. And then we'll also have, daily scripting exercises. And then placement assistance is optional. We don't force anyone like other institutes to take placement assistance from us. Okay. We don't force anyone to take placement assistance from us. That is purely optional. And it comes with an extra charge. All right. And those who are attending classroom, you will get chance to work on real-time projects, and we'll help you in real, this is part of the placement assistance list, by the way. So resume preparation and referral openings. And we are sharing openings through Instagram page. Those are open for anyone. Today, I'm going to upload some openings that I got from LinkedIn yesterday. Okay. So we have some, and also one more important thing is I am preparing, I have been preparing list of companies which are having performance testing openings. I'm doing this from the past 3 months. And how many companies list I had prepared? The number of companies which are having performance testing openings are currently 1,000 plus. And this is the list of companies which are having performance testing openings, guys. So I started this, this sheet was created very recently, like 2-3 months before it was created. I had started preparing this, compiling this list, and I'll show you, how many companies do we, I had listed out till 4 or 5,000. But till now, till date, I had collected information about 1,000 plus companies which are having performance testing openings. Yeah. So we are, recording is in progress, right? Yes. So we are going to provide referral openings for those who opted for placement assistance and 5 mock interviews. These are free for anyone. Even though, someone is not our student, we can conduct mock interviews after the, once they take the training, once they complete their training. And 5 mock interviews will be conducted as part of placement assistance. First mock interview will be taken by myself. And after that, I will conduct third party mock interviews. Some other, some of my friends are going to take, interview for you, mock interview for you, because I know what I covered in the training, right? Obviously, I know what I cover in the training and what you can answer and what you can't answer. But obviously, they don't know what I am covering in the training. So they will do your mock interview just like how they do for anyone, right? So that, you'll get to know how prepared you are and what areas you need to focus and, where are you lacking. If there are any shortcomings, you'll get to know those. Clear this. So that is the idea behind 5 mock interviews, right? And then we also have a unique feature called Earn While You Learn program. Okay. So this is, we had, so this is my, this is the concept that I had conceived and, I had successfully implemented. This is one unique feature of our training, Earn While You Learn. This has nothing to do with the subject. This has nothing to do with the subject. And this one, the later one is something to do with the subject. This is on the subject only. What is this Learn and Earn? First, I'll explain Learn and Earn because this is open for anyone, both online and offline participants. Whereas Earn While You Learn is only for offline participants. Now we know which one do you want me to explain first? We have 2 unique programs, Earn While You Learn and Learn and Earn. So Learn and Earn is for both online and offline participants. Okay. So whenever we get some, we regularly get some job support works. So, we will give you some those job support works. Okay. So that you will get more hands-on on real-time applications and you will also, make some money till you get the job. That is Learn and Earn. For that, of course, you need to complete training on at least one tool, either LoadRunner or JMeter, at least one tool, or, Dynatrace, right? And what is this Earn While You Learn? Earn While You Learn is a program which we are offering for our offline students to support them financially. And those who are, doing their tasks first. First of all, they need to complete the script first, right? If someone want to join for only, only for, this Earn While You Learn program, no, that's not going to work in that way. So those who are up to date, those who are up to the mark, they will be provided some earning opportunities with, with zero risk. With zero risk. If there is any loss, I am going to compensate it by reducing your fees, training fees. So this is 100% zero risk and 100%, there are people who made 5 to 10,000 in just 1 week, in just 1 week. Okay. And if you get some, in case, if at all anyone makes some loss, I am going to compensate it with the help of, by reducing the fees, training fees. I am that much confident. It doesn't mean that I'm going to do that, but, I'm that much confident on that program. Okay. I'll give such opportunities. This is to support our offline students for their expenses, basically. Like most of them will be staying in PGs and, they will be having some cost rate 10 to 15,000 per month. To support them financially, we are providing this Earn While You Learn program. And course contents, I will share the PDF document. Most of you would have received it, or else I'll share it in the WhatsApp group. I'll do one thing. For every batch, we have a WhatsApp group, right? Those who attended the demo session, please make sure that you are added to this WhatsApp group. So this is the WhatsApp group for this June 2025 batch. Right? So I'll share the course contents document in this WhatsApp group. Guys, I think someone is, calling me repeatedly for address. I think just give me a moment. Our training institute address. Just give me a moment. All right, guys, I won't take much more time from you. So I'll conclude the session in 10 more minutes. So these are the, see, I mentioned that we will be conducting some online test, right? These are the weekly assessment results of our previous batch students, of course, right? So, once you submit the test, right, I'll receive an email like this that, so and so student has completed the assessment. And you can see the scores that they got. This is after 1 week of assessment. I'll show you the people who got low scores also, right? You can see someone got 40% only. Don't think that, I'm showing only 90% scores. So I'll show you some scores where people got 40%, 60% initially. All right. Now let me go to, some of our students' success stories. So this is one of our previous batch student, like who is from, 2012 pass out, who got placement in 2022. Okay. You have our recent achievements in our classroom. So we started, wall of fame in the classroom, right? So this one, and you have some people over there. So these are the recent people who got placement in the last 6 months. So guys, some people offer got multiple offers. So, and you can see that these are the offer letters. I had masked their names to provide to protect their identity. Okay. And so these are all offer letters, people who got multiple offers. Basically, these people got multiple offers. And yeah, so there is from mechanical background student who got four offer letters. I think this guy, Khalil, I think. Okay, not this slide. Just give me a moment. One of our previous batch student from Anantapur background. He's from mechanical background, mechanical 2018 passed out. He cleared 5 companies interviews and he got 4 offer letters. And he also got best team member award in Cognizant. So this is the, I think, this 1 second. I'll show you that email as well. So that he got best team member award in the first 6 months itself. Yes, this guy, the right side screenshot. And this is one more previous batch student, who received good appreciation from his manager after completing 1 year. So all these students are, took training from us, and they got wonderful packages and they got wonderful appreciation. One of our previous batch student, one more student called Bhargav, he got 50,000 as performance bonus. That too in the first 6 months of his career. He got a bonus of 50,000 from, and you can see the company name. Okay. Accelerate is the organization name. And these are some referral openings that we provide, guys. So many, whenever companies require some immediate joiners, see what happens is some organizations get some projects immediately, finalized immediately, and they want to someone who can join immediately. So they will approach us. They will approach training institute, not only myself, they will approach training institutes in Amirpet or Bangalore, and they will do some hiring from there. So these are those referral openings that we are providing, continuously providing for our students. And one more thing, so some companies wantedly take you guys. So you can see you can read the screenshot on the right side. Okay, I had changed the company name just to protect their identity, but the company name starts with the same word. Okay, but I did not give the full company name. You can read out there. Is there any fake experience guy who can clear interview on JMeter? Right? If they can clear the interview, we can hire as a full-time employee. Right. So basically, why do they wantedly or knowingly take experience guys is they have less budget. The package that they offer will be less than the market package, right? But still, like you will not have any BGC, these tensions and all this BGV about BGV, and they will not ask any PF history. They will not ask you any bank statements. They will not ask you any experience or relieving letters. They will ask you as per their HR process, right? However, they will not ask you any like a PF history, bank statement, and all this. All right. So we provide these kind of openings if you are unable to crack interviews on your own in MNCs. We provide some referral openings like this. Sounds good, guys. Sounds interesting. And some of you who met me, you already saw the chat also, the entire chat conversation, right? And now, so I'll start with basics from next week. I will be starting with basics. So I'd like to conclude the session here. One last thing we'll discuss about the packages and any queries that you have. What are the potential packages for performance testing career? And like any queries, we'll spend some 5 to 10 minutes on any queries that you may be having. So first, let me explain the potential packages, guys. So what are the potential packages for freshers and experience? I had already prepared a list of this. So the training duration will be 100 hours, guys. By the way, it's going to be 100 hours training over a period of 3 months, right? If anyone want to complete it fastly, like you can attend both the tools in parallel. Okay, you can join both LoadRunner and JMeter in parallel, so that you can complete the training faster. But if you are working, if you are already working, or if you are doing some other job, so you join one tool after another. For them, it is not recommended to join both the tools together. Okay, but if you are completely free now, if you can spend at least 3 to 4 hours of time daily, then I strongly suggest you to join both the tools together in parallel. You will have, separate batches case. Okay. And then, see, for 2 to 3 years of experience, any one tool is enough. Sorry, up to 2 years experience, any one tool is enough. I had explained somewhere, 1 second. Let me check that. Or let me write it down. For freshers and up to, for freshers, any one tool is enough. Here I had mentioned it, these guys. See, freshers, it will take 2 months. The training duration is going to be 2 months. In terms of number of hours, it is going to be 60 to 80 hours. And up to 2 years experience also. Any one tool is enough. For them, JMeter is recommended. If you are going to learn any one tool, JMeter, BlazeMeter are enough. Okay, BlazeMeter is a small tool, you can learn in couple of hours. That's it. But JMeter is going to take most of this time, right? So if anyone is a fresher or up to 2 years of experience, any one tool is enough, and that tool should be JMeter. Recommended tool is JMeter. But 2+, 2 to 3 years experience or 3 years, 1 second. 2 to 3 years of experience. For 2 to 3 years of experience, you need to learn both the tools, both LoadRunner and JMeter. Both LoadRunner and JMeter are required. Okay. And for 3+ years of, here it is already mentioned, 2 to 3 years of experience, 2 tools are required, LoadRunner and JMeter. If someone want to keep 3+ years of experience or up to 4 or 5 years of experience, then apart from LoadRunner and JMeter, any one APM tool is also mandatory. Clear, guys? And this is about, tools that you need to learn. And this is about the duration. For LoadRunner JMeter, it is going to be 80 to 100 hours duration. If it is separate Dynatrace, it will be 20 to 25 hours. Fees will be 5,000 for only Dynatrace. Okay. For Splunk, again, 10 hours of training, 5,000 would be the fees. Now, what are the packages that you can expect? Our students got, average 10 lakhs package for 3+ years of experience. That is average package that our students got. There are people who got 12 lakhs, 12.5 lakhs, right? 8 lakhs. Some people got only 6 lakhs for 3 years experience. So I'm talking about average packages. Okay, I'll mention it here that these are average packages. Average packages in performance testing career. Right? For genuine experience, if someone is having genuine experience, I know someone who got 15 lakhs package for 3 years experience in Value Labs. I'm telling the company name also. One of my friend got, one of my known contact got 15 lakhs package for 3 years experience. Number of years into 5 times. Okay, wonderful package in Hyderabad at least, right? That is a wonderful package in Hyderabad. And then for 4 years experience, like average is 15 LPA. For 5 years experience, one of our previous batch student got 20 LPA. So he used to work as a lecturer in engineering college, who shifted to IT career during 2021, and then he got 20 lakhs package. He claimed 5 years of experience and he got 20 lakhs package. So these are the packages. These are the average packages, guys, in Hyderabad. I don't know much about Bangalore and Pune market, but it will be obviously higher than Hyderabad packages, right? Now for 10 years experience, I know someone who is in performance testing and drawing. 70 lakhs package. Of course, Salesforce and ServiceNow, those kind of product-based companies give those kind of packages. These are packages in product-based companies. For 10 years experience, I know someone who is getting 55 to 70 LPA, right? And compared to their package, my package is very less. Okay. So of course, as I told you already, I am just a above average student, right? So maybe they are toppers in their college. They are very good in academics. They are good in, programming, right? So those who are very good in programming, they will have extraordinary packages. And no, one more thing. If anyone is certified in AWS or Azure, you can expect double these packages. Whatever average packages you saw here, right? In case if you are having some AWS certification, you can expect 25 to 30 lakhs package for this experience, right? And I can show you some offer letter in performance testing. One of my MCA classmate in Vignan College, Guntur, he is working as a delivery manager in Visa, Bangalore Visa, right? Everyone knows Visa, right? If you see your debit cards, you'll see that most of the cards will be from Visa, isn't it? So he got a package of 1 crore 20 lakhs for 15 years experience. I'll show you that offer letter, but not offline. I can't show that offline. I'll show you offline. I can't show it online. Okay, but I can show you that offline. Right now, he's drawing 1.5 CR in Bangalore. from the same company. Last 2 years before he joined with 1 crore 20 lakhs. Now he is drawing 1.5 crore in Bangalore. Visa is the company name. Okay. If anyone want to see that offer letter, please come and meet me in person. I'll show that offer letter. All right. And then, for 18 years experience, one of my MCA classmate, yeah, this is the one that I had mentioned. His experience is 18 years. Right now, his experience is 18 years and he's getting 1.5 crore from Visa Bangalore. Jay Chandra Babu is his name. Okay, I'll share you his LinkedIn profile as well. All right. So any queries, guys? Now I'll leave the floor for any queries. I think I am done with almost everything. So this batch, we are going to prepare our students for LoadRunner certification. There is a separate certification for LoadRunner from OpenText. So some of the students asked for that certification. So we are going to cover. We are going to prepare them for that certification. So I'll take a pause here. Any queries? No queries, guys? Yes, what happened? No queries, no words after this package, after hearing this package. He's my class topper, by the way. He's my class topper. He's, actually he's a university ranker. Okay, of course, right? So now we know if you want to, all of us are not, none of us are any university toppers here, by the way? No, right? Any university toppers here? So, let us talk about, average students or above average students, right? I told you that, I'll show my package, right? So, please don't laugh at me. After hearing this, you will, like you may get a laugh on seeing my package, but, that is a decent package for a average or above average student like me. I'll pass the recording. By the way, once you get an offer, please don't share it to forward it to your friends or in WhatsApp groups, guys. That is confidential information. That should be confidential between you and the company. That's why I'll pass the recording. I cannot, include this in the recording. I'll, when I show my package, my last done package. Okay, we having any queries, guys? Yes, please.
Sir, actually, I have some good knowledge in Python.
Okay.
And I have a good knowledge in Playwright also, automation, Playwright with Python. So how
Yes.
fast can I pick up the performance testing basics, and how fast can I learn
No,
something
it
fast?
will take at least 2 months, 2 months with us. Because we don't have a fast track batch, or like you need to practice basically. Even if you have 5 or 6 hours per day batch, that won't be like you need at least 2 to 3 hours for practice as well. So it will take at least 2 months with us, particularly with us.
Okay, sir.
Okay. And like when you are having automation experience also, you can try as SDET, like full stack QA. You can try as full stack QA. Some companies are preferring like someone who is having experience in automation and performance, right? So you can try for you can target those kind of companies and those kind of opportunities, and obviously the pay will be very high for those companies because you are into both automation and performance.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And regarding your Python knowledge, yes, there is a performance testing tool called Locust, which is Locust is a Python based tool. See, I'll show you that what programming language Locust is based on, right? Locust is based on. So Locust is a Python based tool. You see that, it is based on Python programming language. So, like for if any organization want to use Locust, they're facing very tough time to find the performance engineers who knows Python. It requires Python programming knowledge. Okay.
Okay.
So, this will be a very good choice for you, particularly. Yes. Any other queries?
Yes, sir. Sir, what's the difference between the performance tester and the performance engineer?
Yeah, thanks for asking that. So what is the difference between performance tester and performance engineer? So basically, when you say performance tester, right, your roles and responsibilities will be, so that is there in the, let me go into the one of the slides. So you will be responsible for, scripting executions and preparing a report and all, right? Whereas when you say performance engineer, right? So you are responsible for, not only for, this, see, first we'll discuss about performance tester. So on the left side, you have performance tester. So up to 3 years, it is okay that, if you say that it is okay if you target, or if you say that you are just a performance tester. So basically, you will be responsible for requirement gathering, test plan preparation, scripting, executions, and performance test report, right? Whereas, once your experience grows like 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, you are expected to be a performance engineer. So what difference does it make is, apart from apart from the roles of performance tester, you are also supposed to do test results analysis and performance tuning recommendations, providing performance tuning recommendations, right? Identifying and fixing the bottlenecks, right. If you are a performance tester, like if you find the bottlenecks, that is enough. But if you are as your experience grows, or if any organization, they will mention in the JD clearly, we are looking for only pure performance engineers, not performance testing. So what are their expectations is, you are supposed to have skills to identify and fix the issues also. When you say performance engineer, that will be the major differentiator between the performance tester and performance engineer.
Okay. So,
Right?
sir,
I mentioned it here, not only identifying bottlenecks, but also providing resolution and eliminating the performance issues. And this is applicable for 3 plus, 4 plus, 5 plus, 10 plus years of experience.
Okay.
Yes. Any other queries?
Yes, sir. So, seeing this for means we are going to cover this performance engineering. This one.
Yes. With yes, we are going to cover performance engineering as well. Not not deep expertise. You will not get deep expertise, but whatever is required for up to 5 years of experience, we will provide that. We are going to provide that.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
So because even if you provide it, like beginners may not be able to assimilate it. They will not be able to understand it, or they will not be able to implement it. Everyone will not be able to assimilate it, right? So we provide some performance engineering basic concepts, basic to intermediate level. We are going to provide.
Okay.
Yes. Right, but because most of the training hours will be dedicated for scripting and executions. We'll focus more on LoadRunner and JMeter. In the last 1 week, I am going to cover some performance engineering concepts. I'll show you some, I'll quickly give you an idea, what are the concepts that we are going to cover. So we are going to cover monitoring and analysis, monitoring and analysis, and database performance monitoring, Docker, Kubernetes, and all these concepts. Okay, and I'll show you some, on the applications that we are having, I am going to reproduce some issues, and I'm going to show you how to fix them. Some Java performance issues. I will cover some Java performance issues, and will show you how to fix those issues.
Okay. Like analyzing the.
And when I show this, don't think that it is coding. It is not coding, guys, by the way. So when I show this slide, some people get an impression that we need to get a wrong impression that we need to know coding. No. So you need not be learning coding, but you'll be having some performance engineering concepts over here, Java heap size tuning and all these concepts.
Garbage collection.
I'll show you some. Yeah, I'm going to cover garbage collection, heap concepts, garbage collection algorithms, and I am going to show you some performance issues and how to fix them. Okay, so that this will be helpful for you to crack interviews, and tomorrow, once you are into the job, this will be very much helpful to evolve as a performance engineer. Okay, so these are some issues that I will be showing practically. Here you have some theory part, but I will show you practically. Okay, there are few more use cases, important use cases, so which I will cover in the training. Yes. Any other queries?
No, sir. Thank you.
Sir,
for that, if you want to learn that performance engineering concepts also, you need to opt for 100 hours course. 100 hours course on either LoadRunner or JMeter. Yes. Okay. Or both. Yes. Any other queries?
Sir, one more thing. The timings for the morning batch.
Yeah, regarding the timings, yes. So, morning batch timings are going to be 10 to 11 a.m. mostly. So, however, we'll publish a poll in the WhatsApp group, and we'll go with the majority people preferred time. Okay. So right now I am having only one batch in the morning we are having two batches actually. One batch is about to be completed this week. All right. So we are going to publish a poll in the WhatsApp group and we'll go with majority people training. But right now I am having one morning batch from 8 to 9 a.m. That slot is booked already. I cannot, move that slot. So apart from that, I am free from 10 to 11, 11 to 12. So recently I had started one batch in May, in the month of May, right? These batch timings are 8 to 9 a.m. Okay. So, and we want to run it as both online and offline. So it can be after 9:30. It can't be before 8 o'clock because, I want to run, I cannot come to institute by 8 o'clock. Okay. So I can't run like you, or I can't, work fast like you, right? So, like I can come to the institute only after 10 o'clock. Yeah. So the current batch timings will be after 9:30. And the timings can be, fixed based on the majority people convenience. Okay. And we are already having one morning batch and one evening batch for LoadRunner and JMeter. If anyone want to join, for JMeter batch, enrollments are closed. But LoadRunner batch, yes. If anyone is having some prior knowledge on LoadRunner, you can join this batch. Because only 20 hours of training is completed. And initially I will go very slow. I'll go very slow initially. And if you already know LoadRunner, then only you can join this batch. But if you are a beginner, no, you can't, you can't catch up with this batch. Any other queries, guys? So you can see this is the total number of hours completed for this batch, May 2025 batch. And you can see what concepts are covered on each day and how many people are attending and all this. All right. So this is the smallest batch that I'm handling actually. This is the smallest batch till now. So I handled, batch of 50 people. That is the biggest batch that I had handled. Right, 50 is the maximum students that I had, in a batch, in a single batch previously. Okay, yeah. So as this is only online batch, we have very few people here, and most of the people are from US here in this batch. We have 3 to 4 people from US alone. Okay. Any other queries? We don't have any other queries. We'll close it here. Before we close today's session, please follow our Instagram page, guys. MGMITtraining is the Insta handle. So you'll get a lot of our wonderful success stories like this. And then you'll get updates on new batches, right? So, not only in India, you'll get openings in, US, Canada, and other countries as well. Here you can see recently we got some referral opening in Atlanta. Okay. So you'll get a lot of openings daily. So by the time you wake up in the morning, you will see 3 to 4 openings. For the last 1 week, I was not active on LinkedIn and Instagram. But otherwise, by the time you wake up in the morning, you'll see some at least two openings on our Insta page. So because first thing I do in the morning is I check my LinkedIn and or I check my WhatsApp and share any referral openings to our students. That is the first thing that I do in the morning, even before waking up from the bed. Any other queries, guys? And make sure that you are added to the WhatsApp group so that you will not miss any updates regarding the batches, right? We'll have our next session on Monday, right? Today is Saturday, right? So Sundays, no session on Sundays. So we'll have our next session on Monday. So by the time we will publish a poll in the WhatsApp group and we'll decide the timings. All right. So I'll stop it here for today. Thanks for joining with such a short notice. And thanks for joining on a weekend.
Sir, one more thing, sir. Sir, what is the fee for the course?
Yeah. So regarding the fees, I think I had mentioned it here. So if it is only LoadRunner or JMeter, it is going to be 15,000, guys. For freshers and for freshers, fees is 10,000 if they attend offline. Okay. If they attend offline, fees of 10,000 and only tool is enough for them. They don't require 100 hours training. 60 hours of training is enough for them. For 60 hours training, fees is 10,000 plus 5,000 for recorded sessions. So total would be 15,000 for 2 months training for freshers. And for those who opt for LoadRunner and Dynatrace, 15,000 plus 5,000 for recording sessions. So total 20,000 for 100 hours training. So 200 rupees per hour, right? 100 hours live training. And this is only 100 hours live training. Apart from that, I'll be spending some time on script review and all. I'm not including that one. So for 100 hours live training, it is 20,000, including recording sessions. And for JMeter, BlazeMeter, SAS, InfluxDB, and all these, another 20,000. If anyone want to join both LoadRunner and JMeter and Dynatrace, it would be 20 plus 20, 40K. So basically, we kept, we fixed 200 rupees per hour. So 100 hours live training will cost you 20,000, including recorded sessions. All right. So if anyone want to attend offline and if they don't want recording sessions, we can provide it for 15K. Okay. And for Splunk, it is 5,000 for 10 hours. Dynatrace also, it is 5,000 for 20 hours training. Splunk, Dynatrace, it will be 15 to 20 hours. 5,000 and 5,000 for Splunk and Dynatrace. You don't require this. Beginners don't require this. But if anyone want to claim 5 years of experience, then these are required. Clear, guys? And you
Yes,
can
sir.
clear JMeter Pro certification with zero cost, without any certification fees, without paying any fees towards certification. You can clear this JMeter Pro certification. And this batch, one of our students, we are also actually planning it. So open text, LoadRunner certification, there is a performance testing with LoadRunner certification from open text. Performance testing with LoadRunner, certification, open text is conducting one certification, it seems. So we didn't try that before, but we are going to try from this batch, performance testing with LoadRunner. Okay, certification from open text. So this will come with some cost, guys, by the way. You have to bear that cost, exam cost. And if anyone want to clear ISTQB foundation level, so if anyone want to do ISTQB performance testing certification, this certification is having some value in abroad, not in India. No companies ask for ISTQB performance certification, but in US or UK, they prefer that. They look for that ISTQB certification, right? So for that, you need to clear ISTQB foundation level first, and then you can attempt that performance testing certification from ISTQB, right? This is not much importance or, not important, not having much weightage, but, this JMeter certification is free of cost. You can try this. Anyone can try this. All right. So, and, our students are, as I mentioned, 75 to 80% of our students are certified in JMeter Pro. Okay, guys, it's almost more than 1.5 hours. I'll stop it here for today. We'll continue on Monday, guys. So before, before you leave the demo, please save my WhatsApp number. Otherwise, you will not get updates from me. You will not get updates sometimes, and make sure that you join this WhatsApp group so that you don't miss any communication. Okay. So those who are not there in the WhatsApp group, please ping me. I will add you to that WhatsApp group. And in the WhatsApp group description, don't miss to check the tools that I am going to cover. These are the performance tools that I am going to cover, and monitoring tools that I am going to cover, and then APM tools. This is for LoadRunner. For those who opt for LoadRunner, you can opt for Dynatrace as well. Or else, even if you want to join JMeter, you can opt for only Dynatrace once you complete JMeter. Clear, guys? And I am going to cover these two DB tools, right? And I am going to be the trainer for this both LoadRunner and JMeter for at least these batches. And it will be both offline and online. It will be both online and offline. If it is only online, we have another trainer called Sham. Okay. If it is pure online batch, we have another trainer called Sham. So he is the trainer for LoadRunner and Dynatrace. He would be the trainer for that, right? We are in this current demo, and timings to be decided, timings to be finalized here, right? So you'll see clear details, and I will add the Zoom meeting ID also in the WhatsApp group description, so that it will be handy for you. Okay. Thanks once again, guys, for joining on a weekend. Have a nice rest of the weekend. This signing off. This is Pawan from MGMITtraining. Any queries, guys? Any one last query? I can take up one or two more queries before I sign off. All right, then. So if you don't have any other queries, we'll conclude the session here for today. And please don't miss to turn on all notifications, guys. I know that most of you might have subscribed already. This is my YouTube channel, guys, which is having 14,000 subscribers. We reached this milestone with only performance testing course alone. Okay, so probably I'm one of the leading YouTube channels who are having about 10,000 subscribers for a single course. we were able to achieve this with only performance testing course. So this is my YouTube channel with this logo. Please subscribe and turn on all notifications. If you feel that, if you have some, and if you feel that it is interesting or if it is worthful. And one more thing, if you want to get notifications on the free trainings. So this month we are planning one scripting contest for our students, previous batch students, with cash prizes up to 3,000. We'll be conducting that this month. And then next month, by the end of this month, we are planning to provide one free training on AWS CloudWatch. Basically, AWS, concepts which are required for performance engineers. So that will be free training for our students. First preference would be given to our students. Okay. If at all any seats left, that will be open for others. All right. So thanks once again. I'm closing the session here. Have a nice rest of the weekend. If you have any queries, guys, please, if you are based out of Hyderabad, please come and meet me in person. If not, please feel free to call me anytime from morning 7 a.m. to night 10 o'clock. Okay. Thank you, guys.